Hello, I am Nimja, and this is Caught by Your Reflection. This file will have you staring at yourself. Have you ever looked at your own reflection and wondered what they were thinking? Can your reflection think anything at all? Are they simply reflecting your thoughts? Or are they staring blankly back at you? Is there a mind behind the reflection? Or is there a lack of thoughts? I'd like to do something simple and fun with you. If you can, seek out your reflection, especially your eyes, and really look. In the beginning, it might appear as if they're wide awake and active, so focus on it. Focus on your own reflection. And as you look into their eyes, imagine for a moment that your reflection is slowly being hypnotized by you. As you look, I'm sure you could easily notice the little details that prove that they are being hypnotized. It's like their eyes become a little bit more glazed over, slightly relaxed, and at the same time their expression seems to soften. The more you try to figure out the internal workings of your reflection's mind, the more you are discovering that there is nothing there. And as you do your best to stare into your own eyes, the more you might notice the subtle changes that are happening. Is it you hypnotizing your reflection, or are they hypnotizing you? The more you stare at your own eyes, the more you notice how they are changing. Eyelids fluttering, breathing, even the lack of expression slowly forming on your face. And the more deep your reflection is hypnotized, the more intense you notice all those changes occurring, the more you might wonder which side you are really on. What's also interesting is that the more deeply you get into that trance state, the more easy it is to keep your eyes open. You will still blink when your eyes want to and feel comfortable. It's easy to blink and notice how your reflection did the same. In fact, every blink feels kind of nice, because it's like your eyes are helping to relax you even more. And the more deep you go, the more you're staring at a deeply entranced reflection. Maybe you or the empty reflection, with no thoughts of their own. The more deep you stare into those eyes, the more easy it becomes to let yourself fade and notice how that reflection changes with your own relaxation. Some struggle with keeping their eyes open as their head becomes heavier and their eyelids just naturally want to slowly close. You also see the reflection do the same and you focus a little more. It's almost as if you perk up from noticing how deeply your reflection has been hypnotized by you, as you've been hypnotized by your reflection. And did you know that there are certain words that if I say them, you might even notice your reflection going into a deeper trance almost instantly? In my case, the word I use is drop. And allow yourself to notice the changes. For some, it's subtle. For others, it's as clear as day. A single drop just sort of goes through their body as their eyelids flutter and their head wants to hang even more, leaning into whatever direction is the most comfortable. Your reflection zoning out even more than you are. Every drop is another wave of that sensation. And if you're able to still stare at the mindlessness directly in front of you, you might even feel proud of yourself for how deep you've been hypnotizing them, or they you, or maybe me, as you see yourself and your reflection dropping deep. Now I'm going to do something fun. In a moment, I'm going to use the word again, but this time allow it to happen throughout your whole body, almost as if all the strings have been cut, or you just instantly go into an incredibly deep state where your muscles are simply too relaxed to hold you up or your eyes open. Afterwards, I'll awaken you again to show you how blank your reflection has become. Drop and let yourself drift even deeper. Now in a moment, when I wake you, seek your eyes again, the reflection staring back at you. And the sooner you find it, the more you'll find yourself still in a trance, barely awake, more likely going even deeper as you stare after you wake. And those eyes are looking back so blankly, so tired, so relaxed, and yet feeling so lovely as well. I'm going to do it once more, and I hope you enjoy it immensely. Drop. Could you see yourself fall and lose yourself in the sensation? Awake. Now look at your eyes again. Don't they look wonderfully entranced? So go ahead and drop even deeper once more. That's right. Let yourself just drift as deep as you're able to right now. In a moment, I'm going to count up from 1 to 10. And every count, you'll actually find your mind returning to you. And your reflection will be just as awake as you are. 1, 2, slowly waking. 3, 4, more aware. 5, 6, almost there. 7, 8, almost awake. And 9, 10, awake. And I hope you enjoyed the challenge.